I'm already live. Mm-hmm. Hello, good evening, everyone. Please, if you can hear me, I'd like you to drop a comment on the chat. If you can hear me very well. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Eh? Why? Eh? Good evening, everyone. If you can please drop a comment on the chat. You can't hear me. Eh? Good evening, everyone. So, welcome to the section. I'll be talking about uh, how to turn data into. Please, if you can hear me, comment yes. Let me get a notification on the comment section. If you can hear me, comment yes. If you can hear me, comment yes. Hello, if you can hear me, comment yes. Can you hear me there? Huh? Comment yes from the comment. Let's see. Good, 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 good. Please, if you can hear me, comment yes on the comment section. If you can clearly hear me, say yes on the comment section. Don't worry about that. So move into it without wasting one of that time. So let's dive into it. Up into this section. So the major areas we're going to focus on is how to turn data analysis into a high-paying career. How to turn data analysis into a high-paying career. So this section is powered by Tech Trinity, building global ready tech professionals. Okay, so welcome to Tech Trinity, technology training and talent development company. Focus on practical industry and skills, globally relevant learning paths. So I'd like to every one of us into this section. If you are joining, stay tuned to the end of the program. So my name is Daniel Ogechuku Johnny. So I'm a trainer, also a data analyst. So I'll be taking us through some areas we should know before diving into data analysis. So the first part of it is the global data economy. So data-driven model business decision. We have the analytics enable competitive advantage. We have data skills are globally transferable. Then industries hiring data analysis. So there are a lot of industries all over the world that are hiring data analysis. We have the technology, we have the finance, we have healthcare, we have retail and e-commerce, then we have energy, government, and NGO. So these are some companies that hired what? Data analysts. These are some of the companies that hired analysts. Like I said before I kick off, in this section, we're going to be learning how to transform our skills, data analysts, into a high-paying job. So if you're just joining us, please stay tuned and listen. If you can hear me very well, I'd like you to type yes in the comment section for me to know you're following. So like I mentioned, industries hiring data analysts. I mean technology, I mentioned finance, I mentioned healthcare, retail and e-commerce, then energy, government, and NGOs. So these are some of the industries hiring data analysts. So data analysts or data analysis, they are, um, they are needed all over the sectors. They are needed globally. So as a trainer, I've trained a lot of people into the data analysis field with 7 to 10 years of experience. Then I've trained businesses, I've trained students, also corpus, that's the NYSC members also. So I've been working as a data analyst and data scientist for years now. So I'm trained in some areas also. So let's move on. Let's look at who is a data analyst. So sometimes people don't know who a data analyst really is. They don't really know who data analysts are. So data analysts turn raw data into insights. So the ability of transforming your raw data into insight makes you a data analyst, not just the chart we see all over the social media, not just the tools, the ability to transform the information gathered is what makes you a data analyst. Like you see there, it turns raw data into insights, support business decision making. So as a data analyst, your major role, your major goal in a company, in an organization, is to be able to help the company to support their business in decision making, helping them to turn their raw data into insights. So data analysis also focus on accuracy and impact. So as a data analyst, you also focus on what? On accuracy and impact. Like I said, it's not just about the tools. It's not just about the tools. Learning data analysis is not the same as building a data. You should take note of that. Learning data analysis is not the same as building a data career. Please, if you can hear me, I'd like you to type yes in the comment section and also subscribe to the channel, please. If you can hear me, please drop a comment on the comment section. So I want to ask a question. How many of you have watched many tutorials? How many of you have watched many tutorials? Let's start from there. How many have collected certificates? How many of us in this live section have watched? You've watched tutorials in YouTube all over, buy courses. Of course, I've done that. Please drop a comment on the comment section. How many of us have collected certificates? Okay, how many of us have learned Excel or Power BI, but still not earning from data? You know Excel, you know Power BI, but still you have not been able to earn from these skills I just mentioned. You've not been able to earn from these skills I mentioned. How many of us? Okay, it means that every one of us here, we are still learners, right? Can I get our response? So the truth you should know about is that as building a data career, please take note of that. Learning data analysis is not the same as building a data career. Like I said, take note of that. So in this live session, I'll be showing us some differences. I'll showing us a lot of differences in that aspect. So what data analysis is, I'm going to show us, explain what data analysis is. Then I'm going to tell you the skills that pays as a data analyst, the skills that paid. Then I'm going to show you how to turn skills into money, how to turn those skills into money. Then I'm going to show you projects. So project is the game changer in data analysis. Project is the game changer. Then LinkedIn and CV positioning also. And common mistakes some make as a data analyst. I'm going to be showing you some more mistakes people do as data analysts. So we're going to start with the first one. So before I move on to the first one, what data analysts do? A data analyst collects and clean data. A data analyst collect it and clean it. Data can come in a raw form, it can come in an Excel, it can come in PDF. So in any form, you can get data. You can get data from the web, you can get data from Excel. So data can come in any form. So as a data analyst, we collect data and clean the data, then analyze trends and pattern. So as a data, you need to know how to analyze trends and pattern, create dashboards and reports. Create what? Dashboard and reports. Communicate insights. As a data analyst, you have to have the ability to communicate insights. Those the information that you've gathered, those your pivot, those your charts, you have to know how to communicate insights with them. Please, if you are with me, let me type on this comment section that you are with me. Okay, so let's move on. Like I said, data analysts collect and clean data. Data analysts analyze trends and pattern. Data analysts create dashboards and reports. Next, data analysts communicate insights. Data analysts communicate insights. Please, if you have any question, you can drop it on the chat. Then I will attend to you after the section. If you have any question, you can drop it on the chat. So let's move on. Next, data analysis is not just Excel charts. Take note of that. Data analysis is not just Excel. You get, like I told you that data analysts collect and clean data. Data analysts analyze trends and patterns. Data analysts create dashboards and reports. Also communicate insights. But one thing you should bear in mind that Data analysis is not Excel charts. It's not just Excel charts. Data analysis means collecting data, cleaning messy data, analyzing pattern, and helping businesses make decisions. That is what data analysis is. So most of us don't understand what we mean by data analysis. They don't understand. They believe that analysis is just by creating Excel, then creating dashboard. That is not just data analyst. Data analyst is not just Excel charts. Most of us are fond of it. Creating charts is not data analyst. Data analysis means collecting data, messy data. Some of us that claim that we are a data analyst, that we have learned a lot of. There are some situations you find yourself. There's some data sets they will give you. You're struggling on how to work on that data. You'll be struggling on how to use that data to bring out information. You understand? That is why this session is here with you. In this section, you understand the importance, why data is important. You understand the roles of a data analyst. In this session, you know what data analysis is. Not just, I want to learn Excel, I want to learn Power BI, I want to learn Python, I want to learn SQL. All those tools are good. And also, it's not also about certificates. Some companies, some industry don't care about your certificate. Is how you can help them solve their problem. Yeah, how you can solve problem with your skills. It's not about all the certificates you acquire. It's about the skills. How you can use your skills to bring out solution. You understand? So companies don't pay you because you know tools. Take note of that. Not because you know Power BI, not because you know Excel, not because you know SQL, but they pay you because you can solve problems with data. So if you are being employed, I don't pay you because I know how to use Excel, I know how to use Power BI, I know how to use Python. No, they pay you because you can solve problem with that data. That is why some company employ you and as a data analyst for you to be able to solve their problem. Am I communicating? So in this section, I hope you understand who a data analyst is and what data analyst is. Hope you get that. I told you data analyst, what they do. If you are employed organization, ability of collecting data, cleaning the data, analyzing trend, then creating dashboard and reports, communicate sites. That is what you should know. Don't just jump into data. Understand the concepts. Understand the roadmap from people that have been in the industry. Don't let beginners that are just finding their route. Okay? So, next thing I want to show you now is tools. Some tools. As someone into a data analyst, as someone going into data analysis, if you want to be an analyst, you're going into data analysis, there are some tools you should familiarize yourself with. And I'm going to mention those tools. So the first one, there is Excel. Excel is a spreadsheet program. Basically, you're collecting, analyzing, and visualizing data. So we have Excel, we have Google Spreadsheets. These two tools are they're of the same usage. The Excel and the Google Spreadsheet. Both of them are spreadsheet program. Am I communicating? So Excel is a powerful tool. Excel is very powerful, but you must know some areas. Excel is very powerful, but there are some areas you must know. There are some areas of Excel you must know. You must know formulas, pivot table, data cleaning, and dashboard. So these areas, you must be grounded in these areas I just mentioned. If you call yourself a data analyst or you want to dive into data analysis, Excel is a compulsory tool, you should know. So what and what are you going to focus on that area? Formulas. You learn how to use Excel to write formulas. Learn how to use Excel to create pivot table. How to use to create, analyze problem, then find solution. Learn how to use it to clean messy data. Sometimes you see data that when you start analyzing with those data, it will give you wrong information. It will give you wrong values. So what do you do with it? You need to learn how to use Excel to clean messy data. You also need to learn how to use Excel to create dashboard. Am I communicating? That is for Excel. Two you should master is SQL. SQL, structural query language. So SQL separates beginners from professional. Let's take it like that. SQL, when you talk about SQL, it separates beginners from professionals. So if you can query database confidently, your value increase immediately. If you can query database like confidently, like you can query a database, your value increase immediately. That is for SQL. Like I said, structural query language. It's structural query language. So please take note of that. That is the second tool you should go for if you're going into data analysts. Am I making points? Then we have the Power BI and Tableau. Power BI and Tableau. So Power BI is business intelligence. You know, company loves visuals, that story. So dashboard equals decision making tools. Dashboard equals decision making tools. So the Python, I can say Python is optional, but Python, you will need Python at the wrong long when you are like going deeper into data analysis, you will need Python. But for now, as someone going into it, I will tell you that, okay, start with Excel, SQL, and Power BI. So Python can come later on. So you don't need to start with Python, but you must make plan for it. You must make plan to learn Python. Okay? You must make plan to learn Python. So Python helps with automation. For most of us that are on Telegram, the most on LinkedIn, you have heard about automation. So automation is something that is coming up now. Automation. So how to automate your database. So Python helps you for automation, large data sets, and advanced analysis. So Python helps you for advanced analysis. Like I said, you don't need to start with Python, but you must plan for it. You must plan to learn Python. You must plan Python. So you may not need to start with Python, but you must plan for it. You must have a plan for it. Like I said, if you are in this slide and you have a question, please drop your question on the comment section so we can attend to it. So let's talk about the second or the third area of focus. How to turn skills into money. How to turn skills into money. Some people knows, but they don't know how to turn it into paying skills. They don't know how to turn it into money. So to start by explaining some areas. So like I said, how to turn skills into money. So let's look at the corporate job. Let's look at number one, the corporate job. The corporate job. Let's look at number one, the corporate job. So companies want people who can analyze their sales. Companies, they don't just want somebody that knows, like I said, that knows Python, that knows SQL, that knows Excel. They want those people that can analyze their sales. Like you're giving the data, you're able to analyze the sales from that data. Company wants people that can understand customer behaviors. You know, they want people that can understand customer behaviors. So if you call yourself a data analyst and you're in this live section and you don't know how to solve problem for companies, you have to go back and look for a mentor or enroll in a good like Tech Trinity. It's one of the best training institute. So enroll in a company that can explain to you, that can give you full details. Not learning the tools is very easy. Anybody can learn the tools. Anybody can learn the tools. So learning the tools is not just it. Like I'm saying, what company are looking for are people that can analyze their sales, people that can understand customer behaviors, people can improve their performance. That is what company wants. You understand? People that can do what? That can analyze sales, people understand customer behavior, and people that can improve performance. So take note of this. Projects matters more than projects matters more than what? More than certificates. Project matters more than certificates. So let's move on. Next, remote jobs. Let's talk about remote jobs. So what I'm explaining now is how to turn skills into money. How to turn skills into money. How to turn skills into money. Please, in this live section, and you have friends and families that are diving into data analytics, this channel is a channel you should recommend to that person. This is not just one day training. It's every Wednesday. So every Wednesday, make sure you tune in to listen and to learn. Make sure you to listen and to learn, to know. Some of us, like I said, already have the skills, but we are still struggling using it to make fund. We are still struggling using it to earn. So in this channel, I'm going to be bringing it down. The areas, what you should do, things you should do. Someone that is going into data. Okay, I'm going to be breaking it down. So next, let's move on to remote. So remote data analysts are in demand globally. So remote data analysts, they are in demand globally, except you don't make your research. If you're a data analyst, except you don't make your research, except you have not ever applied, except you don't know how to go about it. Remote data analysts are in demand globally. They are in demand globally. So education does not limit your income, but what limits your income is your skills. Your skills that limits your income. Your location, if you're in Nigeria, Nigeria does not limit your income. People are still earning as data analysts in Nigeria. People are still earning as data analysts. People are earning as data analysts in US, in UK. Your location does not limit your earning, does not limit your income. You understand? It's your skills that limits your income. Your skills. So get the skills now. So let's move on. Freelancing, which is the next one. So businesses need reports, dashboards, and insights. Business needs what? Reports, needs dashboards, and insights. So if you can deliver results, people will pay you. You understand? If you can deliver results, people will pay you for your results. If you can deliver results, like I said, people will pay you. You just using Excel to solve issues, solve problem, solve sales problem. Who will pay you for that? Companies are looking for people like that. Companies are looking for people that can interpret data. Companies are looking for people that can analyze data. So companies are looking at people that can solve problem. People that can solve problem with data. Am I making sense? So, like I said, businesses need reports, dashboards. So, if you can't deliver results, if you can deliver, people pay. If you cannot deliver, that means that is where you're struggling with the skills you know. If you cannot deliver, that is when you're struggling. So let's move on. So the game changer, this is where people fail. Listen to me. This is where most people fail. Recruiters don't ask, how many courses do you take? Some recruiters, they will not ask you, how many courses do you take? You understand? They ask you, what have you built? They will ask you, what are the things you have built? Say you're a data analyst. Okay, show us what you have built as a data analyst. That is what recruiters are looking for. They are not there to know how many things you've done. Like I tell some of my students that with a in Excel can make wave for you. If you know how to make use of solve problem with it, you don't have to learn everything because there are a lot of tools. Like I mentioned, there is Excel, there is Google Spreadsheets, there is Tableau, there's Power BI, there's Google Looker, there is different tools. There's Python, there's R programming. There are different tools. So how many are we going to master? You should be able to know how to use it to bring out, to solve problems. That's what people are looking at. Please, if you're enjoying this section, like I said, please like, then subscribe to this channel. Like, I can't see us liking this video, so please like then subscribe to the channel. If you want more of this, if you want to learn more, this is just a eye opener, not just teaching you Excel, SQL, Power BI, Tableau. No, you can learn all those things and still not make money with it. Have you asked yourself that question? There are a lot of data analysts, there are a lot of people that know Excel, but they are not using it to do anything. You understand? You ask yourself that kind of question. So please comment and like, subscribe on this channel so you can continue to deliver a top and quality training for you guys. So like I said, the recruiters they don't ask you how many courses you take. What they ask, what have you built? What have built? You must have worked on real data sets, business focused problem, end-to-end projects. Your portfolio should be a proof of that. You understand? Portfolio should be a proof of everything I just mentioned now. Your portfolio should be a proof of your works, things you've done. Your portfolio should be a proof of it. Am I making sense? Your portfolio should be proof of it. If your portfolio is not strong, you may not get a high-paying job. Please, like I said, like and subscribe to this channel. Like, then subscribe to this channel. Recruiter does not focus on how many courses you've learned, how many courses you know, how many things you know. No. What they are focused on is things you've done with the things you've known. What have you done with it? How project have you solved? How many problems have you helped to solve? How many businesses have you helped to solve their problem? You understand? What they are focusing on. So take note of that. So as someone that have a LinkedIn profile, there are some key areas you'd like to point out. So your LinkedIn account, don't forget, we have LinkedIn. We don't know what to use for. We don't know what you are using it to do. Your LinkedIn account is your online CV. So if your LinkedIn is not proper now, if you not work on it properly, make sure after this section, go back, work on your LinkedIn. Make sure you put it in a good shape. Optimize your headline, post your projects, explain your results, connect strategically. Understand? Opportunity can come anytime. You understand? So if you have LinkedIn and your LinkedIn is not enough, after this section, you can reach out to us or you can message me or you email me. I'll drop my email in the comment section. So you can drop email. Okay. So if you are in this live section and you have people that will benefit from this Wednesday live section, please always share the live. Share it to anyone you feel that we um, appreciate it or will benefit from it. Share the live to whoever you want to share it with. So it's not just one day stuff, it's going to be daily. It's going to be weekly, Wednesday, weekly, Wednesday. So saying about GitHub, GitHub repository. So I understand what you're saying. So I mentioned something on projects. You understand? I mentioned something on project. You'll be able to have a end-to-end project. So GitHub is some of the tools you can use to do that. You understand? So it's when you're learning it that I'll emphasize more on it. You understand? I've mentioned some tools also that you need to use. I mentioned Excel, I've mentioned SQL, I've mentioned Power BI, and I also told you that it's not just about the you understand? Some people have GitHub account, but there's nothing inside that GitHub account, inside that GitHub repository. There's nothing inside. So I can explain GitHub today, explain GitHub tomorrow, but you don't have a tangible project to upload on it. It's because you understand. You can't just carry GitHub account and give somebody. You understand? So, sir, if you have more questions, maybe you want to know more about the GitHub repository. Maybe you are someone that is sound in data. Explain more on GitHub repository. I drop my email there. You can send me a mail. So that is my email there. So you can send me a mail. So I have to pin it. So I pin it. So you can drop me a mail. Then I'll attend to you. So like I was saying, the LinkedIn and the CV position. So optimize your headline, then post, explain your results, connect strategically, and move on. The opportunity can come anytime. Opportunity can come anytime. So career progression. We have some career progression here. We have junior data analyst. We have data analyst. Then we have senior data analyst. We have analytics lead. We have data scientists. So these are some of the career progression. These are the areas, some of the career progression. So before I close the section, I've mentioned the tools you should use. Then businesses and communication skills. Please, if you need the slides, if you need this slide I'm using to display, you can message me. I've dropped my email. Drop a message. I'll forward that to us. So, and don't, like I said, so this channel, except you don't like what we are doing, except you don't like what I'm doing. So I'm doing, then subscribe to this channel. Training are still going to come up, but before training comes up, we should understand what we are learning, how we can use it. Some people are just going into data analysis. They don't know what to do with it. You understand? Some of us spend millions of naira to learn this course. You understand? Some companies charge average of maybe 200, 250K for 3 2. Some charges 500K. But my own end goal is not about the courses. Mine is that how can I use this thing? How can I use it to earn, not just learning, not just knowing the tools. You understand? Knowing it is one, but using it to make fun, using it to you do not just learn it to keep it and be watching and it. No, you go to the training center, you enroll to a school, you enroll to an academy, then you are trained there, and you spend a huge amount of money. After that, you are not using it to earn. It's a waste of time and a waste of resources. So before diving into it, before learning any tool, ask yourself, look for people who will guide you. Okay? Look for guidance, people that will guide you. Ask questions. How can I use this? Is this the right tool? Is it the right area I should go to? Is it the I should do now? And ask question. How can I use this thing after I finish learning it? Don't, like I said, don't just learn or don't just go into data analysis because people are going into it. You understand? People jump into it because it's a trending stuff. People are moving into it. People are diving into it. People at the end, at the long run, some people get tired. You understand? So some people still keep going. Some people finish everything, finish the training, but are not using the skills. Okay. So someone said we should drop a link. So I'll please you can drop email so I can forward it to you. You can message me. My email is there. Just drop on my Gmail. I'll drop it to you. I'll drop the file to you. Okay. So thank you. Like I said, this section I'm taking us into is not just I want to learn Excel. No. As you're learning the Excel, where can I apply this Excel? What role can I apply? You understand? You need to learn how to be using that skills, the tools that you've learned to be using to make money. You need to make little, not little, big money. You understand? You need to make big money. So let's go on. This is the last section I'm going to drop. The common mistakes people make. So I like you to avoid that mistakes. I like you to avoid that mistake. I like you to avoid the mistake people make. You understand? Number one mistake is learning without practicing. Are you there? So some people learn, they don't practice. I've been a trainer up to 7 years, 7 to 8 years. I've been a trainer. So I will tell you about people. I'm not just a trainer that just finished 1 year and start 1 month, because some people just finish 1 month, they'll carry and say they are training people. No, I have details experience of what I'm saying. So people go into IT, you see them, the first week they'll be serious. They'll be serious. That you see them, everybody they will be everywhere. They want to do everything. They will tell you that why are you teaching us only Excel? Why not Excel, Power BI, and SQL? They want to do everything at once. So they don't practice at the end. When they come back to the class, after maybe you have given them assignment, you see them doing the assignment inside the class. You see them struggling to solve question. And as they are struggling, time is going. Let's say you enroll for a 3 month program. Before you know the 3 at the end, you will not even the one they are teaching you, you are not okay with doing more on yourself again. At the end, you now get discouraged. You say, data analysis is too hard. Data, this one, web development is too hard. Cyber security is too hard. No. It's because you're learning without practice. You're learning. Somebody say I'm talking to somebody in this life is testing me that I'm talking to him. So, sir, I'm not talking to you, it's to everybody. The person I'm talking to, if you don't want to test it on the comment section, I'm talking to him. It's my boss. So, sir, I'm not talking to you, sir. I'm talking to everybody in this live session. So, learning, practicing. If okay, let's say as you join this live now, and I'm teaching Excel. Everybody's doing Excel. Everybody's doing Power. I'm teaching Power. Everybody's doing Power BI. I'll still tell you, out of 20 people that will join the live, I can tell you that it's only 2 or 3 that will do what I will tell them to do. Some people will just want to join because they just feel like, let me hear what this person wants to say. Okay, let me pick 1 or 2 things. They just go. Some people want to dedicate their career. Say, oh, any I hear data analysis, I go there, I go here with this I want to. Let me even pick one or two things from it. So you understand? Let me pick one or two things from it. So don't just do this because people are doing it. It's a career program. Don't just do it and say, oh, let me just pick up and learn Excel and do this and do. No. You fall in love with it first. You will learn how to you not just don't look at it that it's hard. It's not hard. It's because number one, you the way you're looking at it. I tell people coming to me that, oh, sir, I want to do data analysis. I should advise them. I say, oh, that is a choice. Are you ready to start? Are you ready to pay the price? It requires time. It's not after teaching you, you drop your laptop. It's not after teaching you, you drop your laptop and not going back to it. There are a lot of things to do. There are a lot of projects to work on. You understand? So don't just learn and not practice. Next, jumping tools without mastering it. So people are fond of that. You jump into tools before you know you are doing R programming. You jump into Python, but you've not mastered one. You are doing. So people will enroll for 6 course. They don't know two. They cannot beat their chest that they know how to use two. It's very wrong. Please take note. If you are in that category, don't do that. You're killing your motivation. I'm telling you the truth. You're killing your motivation. You can pick one, might, before you move on to the next. Some people I can say some people know it. They know 10% of each choose. 10%. That's why when they see job, they are afraid to apply. They're afraid because they don't know what the interviewer is going to bring in. They don't know what they're going to ask them. So if you're in that category, the category of jumping tools without, please take notes. Learn how to master your tools. Learn how to master your tools. Learn how to master your tools. Next, no portfolio, nothing to show. You finish data analysis, there's nothing to show that you finish. There's nothing to show that you finished data analysis. There's nothing. You did the Excel, you did Power BI, you did Tableau, you did SQL, you did everything in data analysis. But when they tell you that job, there's nothing for you to show. You just be carrying your CV up and down. There's no portfolio to show that you did something. Like I said, I'm not just a trainer, I'm also a mentor. I have people that are under me, I have people that I put through day in, day out. You understand? So I like everyone that is going to know everything concerning it, not just the tools. Learning the tools is very good. I just explained now. People jump into tools by tools. They will just jump into it. They want to be everywhere. They want to learn Excel. They have not finished Excel. They want to go and learn. They have not finished Python. They want to learn R. They have not finished R. They have jumped to SQL. If you are in that category, please let this be the last time you do that. Start with one. Who told you that you cannot get a job with Excel? Who told you that you cannot get a job with Excel and SQL? Have you ever sit and ask yourself that, oh, if they employ me now in an organization, am I going to use these 6 tools? Are you a robot? Am I going to use these 8 tools? No. But when you talk about mastering all of them, I understand the aspect people look at when learning all those tools based on the job opportunities. But as you're still looking at based on those job opportunities, look at yourself again and ask yourself, how good am I in Excel? That's number one question. How good am I in Power BI? How good am I in SQL? How good am I in Tableau? Some people don't ask themselves that kind of. You need to ask yourself that kind of question. If somebody employ you now, what they are using is Excel. How good are you? So learning all those tools is good. Learning tools because of the job opportunities. You don't know when the job will come. Is good, but know that what you should keep in mind that you know it very, very well. Don't jump from one to one, from one to one. Don't jump. Me, I can beat my own chest that I didn't jump into any of this section. I'm a trainer. I didn't jump into any of this section. I'm not just a data analyst or data scientist trainer. I'm also a digital marketer and web developer. So if I'm telling you that I didn't jump into any of these, and if I'm teaching you, like, I will teach you from A to Z. You understand? So I didn't jump into any. So I also advise people not to jump into it. Know it, like know it. Know that, oh, if they call me for Excel, I can deliver. If not 100, I can deliver 80%. I can deliver 70%. Like, let's just say 70%. I can deliver 70%. There are a lot of things to learn in Excel. There are a lot of things to learn in Excel. There are a lot of things to learn in Power BI. I also tell people that once you are good in Excel, Power BI is very simple. Very, very simple. You can sit at home and pick up your laptop, download Power BI desktop, master it yourself without nobody coming and teach you anything. If you're good in one, that's what I'm saying. If you're good. So, two, okay, I've mentioned learning without practicing, jumping tools without mastering it, then no portfolio, then no personal branding. No personal branding. So I'm rounding up. Then waiting till you are perfect. Some of us, let me just say, let me just some of us will wait till they will be calling you guru before you start applying for job. No, no. Once you're good in Excel, you can apply for job. Who told you that you cannot apply for job as a data analyst? There are sites you can get jobs. There is Upwork that people look for that have experience in Excel. Glassdoor. There are a lot of there's LinkedIn. We have LinkedIn that people look for people that know only Excel. You don't search, you don't make research. You go online, make research, look for job, apply. If you apply that people have applied before, you keep applying. One day to get to your own turn. It's progress. We say progress is what? Perfection. Keep progressing from one point to the other. Keep progressing from one point to the other. So I think I should stop from here, or feel like stopping from here. Like I said, this is this section. We are still meeting on Wednesday. Please, like I said, if you have people that you feel that, oh, they need to hear things about IT, they need to know, and they are data analysts. They know the skills, but they don't have means to transition their skills into making high paying income career skills. Please, you can tell them to join the WhatsApp channel so we all can be there. Then God will help us. Then I'll help everybody also get their feet stand. So please, if you have any question, you can drop your on the comment section so I'll attend to your question. So the person that was asking for GitHub, please, actually, if you want more on that GitHub, you can drop me an email. Then tell me what you want. If you want me to explain, if you want me to put you through, you want me to teach you on GitHub, please drop your message there. Someone that wants the link of the slide, please, you can drop. You have my email. This is my email, johnnydanielsaint@gmail. So you can send me an email. You can send me an email, then I'll forward that to you. So if you have any question, you can drop on the comment section so I can attend to you before I round up the section. Please, like I said, don't forget to subscribe and don't keep this to yourself. Share it out. A lot of people are there that knows there are no tools, but they don't know what to do with it. Some of them are jumping into different tools. They will learn Excel, learn SQL, learn Power BI, learn Tableau, learn Python, but they are not using it. Understand? They need to learn how to build their confidence, learn how to start applying. Understand? So, any question? If you're okay with the discussion, if you're okay with what we did today, please I like us to drop I'm cool with this on the comment section so we can round up this section. Don't forget, like I said, we'll meet again Wednesday, same time, same channel. So for those that are on our WhatsApp link, the link will always be dropped on the WhatsApp platform. So we'll meet again. A different thing entirely is coming up next week. Different thing is coming up next week. So don't miss that. It may be a training. It may be a training. Don't miss that. It may be training. Don't miss that. And for those that beginning, from those that have followed me, let me just say, from those that have followed me, they know that when I say training, my training is not training you just see anywhere. You understand? It comes raw. You get? Comes raw. You feel like, I thought I've known this thing before. By the time I put it through, you feel that, oh, okay, this is another way, this is another dimension. So stay tuned on that channel. Then add as many people you feel that you can add to that channel. It's open for people to add as many people you wish. It's open. It's open. As many feel like adding, the channel is open. As many you feel like adding, like I said, the channel is open. As many you feel like adding, the channel is open. So no question from anybody. We are rounding up. No question. So in our next section, which will be coming on Wednesday, I will talk about the scholarship of a team. I like to give some set of people, those, I don't mean people that know it before, those that don't have any, that have not done anything on data analysis, and they want to start data analysis as a career. I like to train some numbers of people for free. So if you know anybody that you feel like, oh, this person is ready, have the desire to go into data analysis, and he does not have funds to go into data analysis, I have some certain numbers I'm going to pick to train for free. That should be on Wednesday. I'll talk more on that on Wednesday. So if you have a certain number of people that you feel that, oh, this person wants to learn it and does not have funds to do that, like I said, not everybody, I'm not picking it. I have some numbers. I also said some certain numbers of people I will pick. It's not for everybody. Some people already know it. I'm talking about those that have not started this journey. I want to guide them. I want to guide them. I want to mentor them. If you know some certain people that you feel that, oh, you can assist, they have not heard about this program that we are doing, then please add them to the WhatsApp. Add them to the WhatsApp. So I will tell you the criteria for me to pick you. That will be on Wednesday. I will post the section flyer again, so you can share people that you want to share it to. And I forgot to give you the name of my company. So we have here Tech Trinity. So you can check it on Google. You can check our website. Like I said, the scholarship, I will talk more on it. That will be on Wednesday next week. This coming Wednesday, I'll talk more on that scholarship. So if you are in this live section and you have people in mind that, like I said, they want to do it, but the fund is not there, or just add them to the section. Add them to the section. So pick you. If you not meet up the criteria, I will not pick you, sir. Big Dan, if you not meet up with the criteria, I will not pick you. You meet up with the criteria before I pick you. So by Wednesday, you will hear from you hear about the criteria. Then I feel that people I'm going to pick a lot of people in that section. I'm going to pick a lot of people in that section. So I just have a desire to train some certain number of people. Yes, so you get to know the requirements. Then one thing you should keep in mind that you must have passion. You must have passion. So tell anybody that you feel that, oh, I want to give that they want to give scholarship, train you for free. That person must have passion. Otherwise, I will delete that person in my group. I don't train people that are lazy to do assignments. You understand? That person must have passion. It must be available anytime you have class. So those are the key things you need to tell the person. But I will give us the key points, what the person needs to do, things that are required for that scholarship. These are required for that scholarship. So the flyers will be out for next week. Then please stay tuned. Subscribe to this channel. If you are going to enroll for a data analysis, like our own program now, you want to enroll from this stuff I want to give us for free. If my channel, let me show you. So it don't look like it's something very free. Let me show you. So you know the price. So you know the value of what I want to give some certain people for free. So this is our website. Then let's scroll down to the data analysis part. So we have some of the courses here. This database, and this is Tableau, this SQL. So we have the professional course here. This is the professional course. So this for 450K, then now it's for 300K. But if someone is going for this now, that this is what I'm giving for scholarship to 300K, you can see. So the person must be serious. It's not just do it, and you must be serious. The person must be serious, and he must be a learner, not someone that I've trained before. Because I have a lot of people that I've trained before in this life. I don't want someone that I've trained before. Your own program is coming. Those that I've trained before, their refresher course is coming. I'm talking about people I will know that I pick from scratch. Yes, you understand? People that I pick from scratch. You get? So those are people that I'm talking about. But those that have done it before, that need refresher course, you will see. Don't worry, trust me. You get your refresher course. But those that have not done it before, and you know they have passion and they have passion for it, please add them to our WhatsApp group. Okay? So thank you and stay blessed. Drop the question before I round up. Like I said, subscribe to this channel. Don't join my next meeting. If you not subscribe, don't join my next meeting. Don't join my next meeting. Don't gain information from me. You are not subscribing to my channel. So don't join my next meeting. So I say it again, add those you they have interest in data analysis. The package for them. Thank you. Bye. See you all.